Today I'm going to be reviewing Silver Grove, straight bourbon whiskey, barrel proof, non-chilled filtered, 4 years of age. 4 years. All right. Distilled, aged, and bottled at New Riff Distilling. I got this from Doc Martinez from Old Fashioned Ways Plus Plus. Check him out. Tell him thanks for helping me get a bottle of this. I don't know anything about this, but you know what? We might as well figure it out. Let's get it. All right, so I got my Whiskey Thief sampling glass here, and this is a fresh crack, if you couldn't tell. Silver Grove. Okay, so Silver Grove, while I'm trying to pull this up. Inspired by 1933 bottling of Silver Grove bourbon, a whiskey distilled before Prohibition in Cincinnati, Ohio. So this is 2024 limited edition from New Riff. So if you guys have ever had New Riff, I actually kind of like a lot of their products, and so I'm interested in this story. All right, so entirely distilled and aged in Newport, Kentucky by New Riff Distilling, the 2024 Silver Grove delves into how whiskeys age. This barrel-proof bourbon is comprised of barrels aged on the top 2 floors of a 5-story rickhouse, leading to powerful flavors and elevated proof. All the proceeds from this release will benefit the Silver Grove Community Foundation. At least it is kind of a good story, right? Mash bill, 65% corn, 30% rye, 5% malted barley. All right, let's see, what is this coming in at? 58.1%, so that is 116.2. Yeah. All right. So we'll give ourselves a nice little pour here. Honestly, the bottling's nice. It's very interesting. 4 years atop of the rickhouse. That usually leads to a higher proof faster because there's more heat driving that alcohol into the wood, correct? And then it's usually more aggressive in those flavors. So a lot of the things that you see on the higher floors that are aged quicker, what would be something like that in the Benchmark series for Buffalo Trace? Those are aged up higher, so they age quicker. Usually it leads to a little bit less of a, how's a nice way to say that? Less enjoyable profile, or just a profile that's a little bit more aggressive. Maybe not less enjoyable. A lot of people, and including myself, enjoy the profiles for barrels that come up from higher on the rickhouse. Hey guys, since you're here, appreciate you being here. Wanted to say thanks from me. And since you're watching this, could you please go down, smash that like, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below, check out the other links, Patreon, and my merch store. There's a lot of things coming up on those. Should be a lot of fun, so keep your eye out. Also, hit that little bell because there's a lot more videos going to be coming out here shortly. And if you want to catch my stuff, might as well get alerted that it's coming up, right? All right, back to this review. Now, this is something that I've never heard of this product, didn't know it existed. And so, Doc Martinez from Old Fashioned Ways Plus Plus, I actually won this bottle in one of his giveaways. If you don't check out his lives, please check out his live. And so that's pretty awesome. Won this bottle. And so he hand-delivered it to me. And here we are, trying it. It's a bottle I don't know anything about. So, whoa. First, right off the nose, it's like strawberry. I wasn't expecting that nose. Sweet, like sweet strawberry. Sorry, y'all. I've been still battling this cold, and it just kind of got a hold of me. I had a cough and fit, and just had to get myself right again. So, yeah, going back. What an interesting nose. It's almost like a strawberry tea, or some kind of special like fruited tea. Who are you calling a fruit tea? What a weird nose. I don't know if I've ever got quite a nose like that. Buffalo Trace gives me a little bit of like strawberry and cream and grape. This isn't quite there like that. What'd I say? 116 proof? Barrel proof. Without chill filtration. Yeah, buddy. All right. It's got a nice color for 4 years. Obviously, it's been up in the high rack. And so it's been catching a lot of heat and weather. Really driving that alcohol into the oak. I'm going to stick with that profile for now. gonna come back. But you know what? Now it's time to try it. Cheers, y'all. What an interesting pour. Right off the bat. It was not the profile that I was smelling. A little bit aggressive, as you would expect. It's young, it's hot. Came across the palate with almost kind of like a tobacco-y, spicy cinnamon, and then it kind of ended with that, kind of like that strawberry that I brought through when I brought it back through my nose. Very interesting product. What did I say it was? 65% corn, 30% rye, 5% malted. Barley there. Ugh, God, that was terrible. Never judge a whiskey on its first sip. Okay. So that second sip lent itself to a little bit more of that profile that I had, is like that little bit of that strawberry, that fruit, almost a fruit cocktail kind of finish, or like kind of mid palate to finish on it. You do catch some grain, you catch the youth on it, that's for sure. You do catch a little of that tannic oak on the back. Very interesting. I have no idea how much this bottle cost. And so I would say that if this is like a $50 bottle, not bad. That would probably be the high end that I would want to pay for this. I don't know what normal new riffs go for. So. Yeah, you can really transition that depending on how it hits your palate. Because I can get a little bit of that fruit cocktail, kind of that sweet. It's almost like just the aroma. It's not really the overall flavor. And then it goes into the tobacco and leather aspect of it. What an interesting pour for 4 years. Not bad. I honestly think that this is not a bad pour. It will let you know that its drinks, I think, just a touch hotter than 116 proof. I've had a lot of 120 some proofers that drink less than this. But last drink before I give it my final thoughts. Yeah. It still has all the profile that I have mentioned before in there. But it definitely gets a little bit, you can tell that youth and that aggressiveness from the heat and the oak. You get a little bit of that astringent, tannic from the oak and the youth from the grain and things like that. It doesn't taste overly grainy to me versus some of the grain, like whiskeys that I've had that were pretty grain forward. But you know that this is a 4-year. Not a bad pour. If this is a $30 bottle, it's pretty dang good, is what I'm going to say. What an interesting product from New Riff. Let me see if I can get it. Silver Grove, straight bourbon whiskey, barrel proof without chill filtration. Crazy. Interesting pour. Overall, not a bad product. Complete surprise to me. Like I said, I had never heard of it. Doc Martinez hooked me up with it. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate you. And yeah, so what does this tell us? Maybe trying some new stuff every once in a while is kind of fun. Maybe have a friend throw you a blind that you don't even know about. And so, yeah, I'm going to give this, 6, depending on the price. I have no idea what it costs. So if this $30 bottle, I'd maybe even put it to like a 6.5. Because it's all depending on cost, right? So, yeah. What does this teach us other than that? Share whiskey with friends. It's a good thing to do, and it's a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to share this with other people. With that said, appreciate you guys watching this. Hopefully this is helpful. Comment down below, have you tried this? Have you seen it? Do you know any more story behind it? I did zero research on it, and I think that probably shows. Yeah. But I really am grateful that you guys are watching this. Appreciate you. Smash the like, comment down below, subscribe if you're not. And until next time, let's share some good whiskey with some good friends, or a whole bottle. Hell, who knows? Appreciate you guys.